Hello again.
Hi, Kimberly, again. Hi, Eric. And
Hi,
we're
Mom.
we're about to start an interesting experiment. We're going to see if Eric can get inside Kimberly's body and take her over like a puppet. It's called trance
Yes,
channeling.
yes, I'll be his puppet for sure. I've
Eric,
trans-channeled Eric a few times, and
yeah, tell
um,
us a little bit about that experience.
it's um, it's pretty incredible. He always complains about my hair, so I'm gonna try to pull my hair back. It's always down in my face or something. Um, when I trans-channel Eric, I basically just sit back and close my eyes and allow this transition to occur. I feel as though I stay very close to myself. I step outside just behind myself
Mm,
and allow Eric to come in. He kind of guides the transition in and out, um, and it's pretty interesting. I don't necessarily. It's like I'm standing off in the corner when some other people are having a conversation. I don't really remember what's been discussed, but I remember being present for it. It's kind
oh,
of
wow.
strange. But then when I come back in, that part's a little more challenging, but each time I trans channel him, it gets easier. The very first time I did it, um, I when I came back in, I was extremely emotional. I was
Mm,
very nauseous,
mm.
crying. I was a mess.
Oh, it's
But
terrible.
um, it was, I was realizing that I was realigning with my emotions and my body. So there was a little bit of nausea, just the energy transfer. But um, each time it's gotten much better. So I don't cry anymore and I don't get sick anymore and I
Oh, I
don't
hope
feel sick.
not.
Um,
Eric, you can help
and
her with
then
that, right?
he goes, he just turned his hat on backwards. He goes, I got this.
Oh, good.
So, and then after that, it's after those feelings kind of wear off, um, I have this insane high where I
Mm.
feel like nothing in the world can get me down. I have so much energy. I just feel so incredibly good. So I know that's Eric working on me, I guess.
Oh,
I
that's
don't know.
awesome.
But it's been a lot of fun, and some friends have um, sat with me during it and asked Eric some pretty cool questions. So yeah, it's definitely a learning experience, but it's a lot of fun.
Good. Awesome.
So what I do is I just kind of sit, get comfortable and quiet, close my eyes, and I keep my eyes closed throughout the entire thing. And the way I feel it and perceive it, I feel him come in like from the back, my middle
Hmm.
back. And then I guess he'll just greet you when he gets here, when he
Okay.
gets in here. Um, and then when you're finished, Elisa, if you have questions for him when you're finished, just let him know you're finished, and
Okay.
then he will prompt the transition back.
Okay.
Fair enough?
Bye, Kim.
All right, adios. I'm going to sit back and get comfortable. What's up? What's up, everybody?
Hey, Eric. How are you, sweetie?
Ooh, that was good. That was easy. She's getting better. She's getting
Awesome.
better.
Make sure you leave her body in better shape than when you got there, though. You know, those are the rules.
All right, all right. Whatever you say.
I think it's so cool. For example, when Jamie trans channels you and I hug you slash Jamie, it feels like your body. It's much firmer, etc. It's not that mushy gushy Jamie body. That's pretty cool. Why is that?
Well, when I come in, no matter what body I come into, because there's so many people that actually can effectively trans channel me, when I come in, I have a whole Ericness that I try to keep no matter what body I'm in. So even though
Mm,
I might have female body parts, which would be a lot of fun, but I'll be respectful.
Yes,
I
please
keep
keep your hands to yourself.
fine. I keep my whole essence of who I am so that no matter who's hugging me, that they can still feel me because you can get trippy in your mind hugging Jamie, hugging Kim, hugging anybody, but me being inside because people have that visual. They have the visual of Jamie or the visual of Kim, but then they go hug and they feel Erik. So I have to be able to bring that energy forward so you can feel the true essence of me. Otherwise, it doesn't really defeat the purpose, but you know what I mean.
Sure, but boy, you move your hands just like you used to when you were alive. The same hand gestures. That's pretty cool.
Well, you know me. I don't. Nothing changes. I grow and I can evolve, but I still keep
You're
me.
still Erik. Good. I want it that way. What do you want to talk about?
Well, one thing I see a lot of people dealing with is a lot of people are just struggling to grasp themselves and to keep themselves no matter what shit they're going through. A lot of people, they everything seems circumstantial to people and they say, well, when I get to, then I'll be happy, or when I get to, then things will be better. But I'm here to tell you people that if you keep thinking all this happiness and all this great shit is out there for you to go get, you're going to keep yourself. It's all about manifestation. People want to manifest different things for themselves. Well, how can I manifest the right partner or this new house that I want in this great location? If you keep thinking, well, when I'm going to go, you keep acknowledging that it's outside of you, you're going to continue to manifest being stuck in the absence of it. So many people are not understanding how the subconscious works, Mom. If they knew, so much shit would change so easy, so quick, and I just wish I could get people to truly understand how to manifest what it is they want. Shit, even if it's a new fucking dog. A lot of people seem to get caught up in thinking, well, when I get the money, I'm gonna, or when I get this promotion, it's gonna. But what you can do to manifest that is align with that existence, align with that frequency because it exists. It's already in existence. You just have to merge with it to bring it into your reality, into your state of being.
So how do you align
So
with it? I don't understand.
it's more, you got to start with your thoughts. So even if people are like, well, I'm single and I've been single forever and I just want my lover, I just want my partner. In thinking that way, I just want, and how am I going to get? When am I going to meet? Instead, start to be excited. Feel that excitement. It's kind of like having seeds for your garden, knowing you're going to grow shit, but you don't have a garden yet. You don't have a land yet. So you start knowing and holding on to that it's going to happen. So same thing in trying to manifest your partner or financial increase. If if you want to manifest it, act as if it exists. Act excited about it.
So have
But don't.
thoughts and feelings, right? Think that it exists and feel like it would feel if you had a new partner or more money. Is that what you're saying?
That's exactly it, Mom, because that's
Okay.
how you align with the whole reality of it. And the more you can do that, then the more you merge with that reality. So the same goes for, no matter what you're trying to manifest, even if it's just a happier state of being in life. I've been down, I've been depressed, or I have these health issues. If you're trying to manifest better health, align with acting as not pretending. He goes, so many people you can't pretend, because if you begin to pretend, Mom, people think, All right, let me explain this so you guys don't get confused. If you pretend versus if you believe, pretending ain't going to get you shit, ain't going to get you anywhere. But if you believe that's possible, anything you can align with. But if you, well, I know I'm going to get this, I know I'm going to get this promotion, but you don't actually believe it, then you're just putting thoughts out there that you're not putting energy behind. If you don't believe it, you're not putting the energy behind it, you're not going to manifest it. So you have to believe what you're saying to yourself. And trust me, you can't trick your subconscious. Your subconscious is your truth. So if people can understand how the subconscious works, it's much easier to manifest anything. If you can get the subconscious into your awareness, be more aware of your actual truth, manifesting anything is going to be easier. And the whole reason I bring this up is because so many people want to change their life, want to change situations and circumstances, but they don't know how. They don't know where to start. They don't know what to do. But if you understand how to talk to your subconscious and allow it to surface, you'll be much better off in understanding how to manifest different things in your life. So, and
Well,
just like you said, merging with it as if it exists, part of that too is visualizing it, visualizing yourself there in that situation.
but it's so easy to do for a few brief moments or 5 minutes or whatever, but to sustain that alignment, to sustain that feeling like you already have it and thinking that you already have it.
Well, that's true because it's a higher vibration. So it's hard to maintain because no matter what you're going through in life, being human is hard. It's a lower vibration. So
Well,
not
how can
only
we?
higher, but different. So stepping into that different frequency or different vibration of that, it's like a channel, like all these different channels. And this channel is where I'm going to manifest my lover. So I start to step into everything that exists in that reality, in that channel. It's a different vibration. So part of that is letting go of the vibration that you're currently in to better match what you're trying to manifest. It's tricky, it's hard. Some people have a natural knack for it. They don't quite know how, they can just manifest shit left and right. And some people, it's much harder.
Boy, you
It's
still
that
use your
shift.
hands a lot. Oh my God, you use your hands a lot.
Yeah, try to tie me down. It ain't gonna work. I can't talk.
I know, I could tell. That's always been the case.
It just feels good. It feels good to have hands. It feels good to have a body for a while.
Do you miss it?
I do. I do, Mom. I miss touch. There's something about touch, no matter what kind of touch it is, but it brings a sense of realness to something, you know? Any encounter, any embrace with that touch where you stop and you hold,
You don't
man,
have
that
that?
feels so good.
You can you create that illusion for yourself?
Yeah, but it's not the same. It's not, you don't get that feeling of body against body. You can coexist and be next to each other, but you don't get that, that natural state of, let's say if you're next to your partner and you feel the warmth of their body and, the touch of their skin, their soft skin. You don't necessarily get those sensations. You can create them, but it's still not the same without that touch.
Are you saying there's less realness where you are?
Well, I wouldn't say less realness, but I guess it just amplifies the whole experience when you have a body and you touch someone, the experience is so different. When let's say for intimacy, for example, when you're intimate without a body, the experience is so much different. It's much more spiritual because there's no physical body being a part of it. So when you're in the body and you have intimacy, there's that whole touch, feel aspect to it that's not quite the same. is much harder to understand the difference between the spiritual experience of it. It doesn't, you don't really need touch. You don't have touch. You can still experience the same emotions,
Mm-hmm.
but the physical experience of it, you have the touch, you have the body parts, you have all of that with it that can possibly elicit different emotions. So being in a body, having that touch, or even just hugging somebody, feeling that embrace from another body, like the body against body, that stop feeling when you hug someone and they squeeze you. Those are the feelings that are much, much harder to manifest on the spiritual side, but much more real when you do it physically.
Yeah. So, do you think you'll ever want to come back into a body
I will, but it'll be a while.
in my
I want
lifetime?
to be here. No, I want to be here for a long time to guide my family, and I want to be here and welcome my family when they come here. I want to wait to reincarnate with my family again.
What do you want to be? You want to be my son again or something else? Let's start planning.
I want to be your son again. I want to, I want for my siblings and for my parents a whole new experience.
Can it
Mom,
be
I've
an
learned
easier
so
one?
much.
Can it be an easier one, please?
It's going to
No
be an
more
easier one. I've
tragedy.
learned so much.
Let's do a one that's like a breather, like a real happy white picket fence, you know,
Happy go
utopic
lucky.
family. I mean, I we don't need to learn in every incarnation. What do you think? Can we do that?
Let's do it. You got it, Mom. I want to see you happy. I want to see my family happy and I want to stay here because I feel like for right now, being here, I have so much more ability to travel and be everywhere with my family and see that and help. If I was in the physical, I would be limited as far as who I can be with and when and
Exactly.
how. And I feel
It's
like I'm
harder to
much more
help.
effective
Yeah,
here.
it's harder to help so many people. What role would you like to play when you incarnate? Of course, it'll probably have to do with helping people. What do
Mm,
you want to be when you grow up?
probably a doctor or a psychiatrist. Probably
Okay.
psychiatrist.
All right.
I want to counsel people. I want to help people. Oftentimes people get stuck in these big problems and they forget to look at, well, why did that start to begin with? So I want to help them kind of take all the layers of the onion off and really find the core of
Maybe
what
by
they're
that
going through.
time they'll start using hallucinogens and guided journeys with psychiatrists. You'd be good at that. Guide their spiritual
Mom,
journey to epiphanies.
there's actually a lot of power there. If people weren't so afraid to experiment with hallucinogens or look at them, use them in different ways, we could learn
I think
a
there are already
lot
some
from
people doing it in California, but I'm not sure. But just very controlled
there.
setting, safe setting, and the psychiatrist guides that spiritual journey and guides you through epiphanies and so on. That can be like, 1 hour. It can be like replace years of therapy, from what I understand.
You're right, Mom. It's just, but the key is the controlled setting. A lot of people don't go to the appropriate measures to make sure it's a controlled setting, so they might not always have a good trip.
Yeah,
So that can be really effective, but people have to get rid of their fear.
yeah. Well, by the time you incarnate, that'll probably be all right. Anything else you want to say before you leave me again? It's kind of sad.
I think
You're leaving a
everybody,
body. You're leaving a body again, just like you left your body. Makes me sad.
but it's okay because you still have me.
I know.
You still have me, and I want my family to know my family, my brother, my sisters, my dad. I'm still with you. I love you
Uh oh.
guys dearly, and I hope that you can feel that. I love you all, and
We
I
do.
want all the blog members to know how much I love you and I support you. And I want you to feel that way about yourselves. Love yourselves and support yourselves too.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Thanks for all
bye,
you do, Mom.
and thank you for all you do. And the radio show is tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. Thursday. So you guys, every Thursday, ask Erik
It's gonna be
questions.
awesome.
It's gonna be awesome. I love you, sweetie.
Love you, Mom. Bye, Mom. I love you.
Bye. Hey, welcome back.
Hi.
How do you feel?
Wow, I feel good. Just a little bit shaky, but good. I feel a
Okay.
little dizzy,
You feel
but
like you're in
good.
your body all the
Whew.
way?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel good. I feel a little dizzy, but just lightheaded, but good.
It
I
went
don't feel
really
nauseous,
well.
so that's the best part.
Oh, it went really
Not
well.
nauseous.
Super
Oh,
well.
good. Good. I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah.
I'm I'm game for, anything you want to try, Lisa, and helping Erik, get his message across to so many people. I'm happy to be a part of it. So, I feel
All
good.
his
I think
mannerisms
that
were there, all his, the things he used to do when he was alive. His
really.
hands, I've forgotten how, boy, those hands can fly everywhere. It's cool. Really cool to see.
Oh, goodness.
It was a
Very
little
cool. Well,
hard
good.
saying goodbye to him because the last time, I mean, when he left his real body, not that yours is not a real body,
Yeah,
that was horrible. And then he left your body, and I didn't want him to go.
I'm
But
sure.
he
I'm
will come
sure.
back.
Yeah, we'll keep doing this, we'll keep practicing and um I feel really good. I'm surprised how easy that felt that time.
That's
So,
awesome. It's going to be easier and easier for you. And I really thank you for having the courage to do it. I really do.
yeah, absolutely. My pleasure. I hope anybody that watches this video can learn from it and hopefully whatever Erik shared is effective for so many people. So,
And know
my
that
pleasure.
on the tour when we go to these cities, Kim is going to trans channel Erik. So that's always fun. And Erik usually goes around and gives everybody a hug, and it's so freaking powerful. It's just awesome. Sometimes he sits in people's
Oh,
laps. Sometimes he carries them
interesting.
around on his back. He does all sorts of funny things. But yeah, join us for the
Oh,
tour, and at the end you'll see the cities and dates at the end of this video. So
yes,
bye,
it's going to
Kim.
be a
Bye,
lot of fun.
Erik. I love you, Erik.
Bye. Bye, Mom. I love you. I
Bye.
love you,
I
says.
I'll talk to you tomorrow, Kim. 15 minutes ahead of time. We'll just
Okay.
make sure it works.
Okay.
See ya.
Sounds good.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.